Okay, so I used today this wireless DJI. For some reason, when I connect microphone 3.5 to Windows computer, I have that automatic level. I cannot get rid of it. So now I did something. Right now I cannot use it. But I think this is better. I have DJI and I use USB-C and another side USB. So I'm using that wireless as a USB microphone. I think it's okay. And I will edit a little bit for the sound. But anyway, this video is for browser. Now I can tell you, I came to that browser in 92 specifically for my system, my Exploring. It is not AOL's browser, and it is not somebody else's, because they didn't have that network. So that particular browser is for me to use. So browser, let's say browser AOL 91. Okay, images. Well, this they when they hold on. So when they have like this is my way. That's not their way. I'm looking at this is my way. It's not their way. They could not use that one. This they could not use. And network configuration too. And this is not their browser. That's my way of browser. When you have arrows like this and you type, that's my way of browser. But in 1991. Okay, suppose they had like this. Yeah, this more like, I would say, their way. And like this probably, this is already my way, I think. So their way should not have like that. If I see like it says mail, that's my design. It's not their 91 design mail. So I don't know what is their mail. If they had mail in 91, it should be a different design. Today's, there's mail look, it's my way. It's not AOL look. How about mail? When I see like buttons like that, that would be probably their way. But how does the mail look like? Because there is no way they could come to the same. So today's look, that's my look, but it's not AOL look. And I don't see any. They might start actually to implement my messenger. If I see like this, if it's for the whole country, that's probably already starting. Because they were the first one, to me, one of the first one, them and AOL, who started to use mine. So anyway, I cannot find it. About 90. It does not really show anything. Like this, to me, look more like their way. maybe not even. It says, okay, 90s. So if it's from 92 and later, I expect to see My Way. But I found one time they look like they backdated something. It's not their way, but they put like 2, 3, or 4 years earlier. They did not have EDU, for instance. It's not their way. How mail works. Well, today I don't want to look at how it works, because it works. So like if you look at a mail AOL, let's say 95, 97, let's do 97. But I would say like this look, this is my look. You have like this name and the message and the date, and you create all those folders, and then when you type you have a certain look, you have name, you put more name, and then you put subject, and then you send. This is my design, this is not their design. And this actually already I see it's my private browser. It's a Yahoo. So that is not Internet Explorer, that is my browser with those arrows, and you put like this. Because my browser is so my browser, it has like, you see, mail, and then suppose company, and then it could be US, JP, and stuff like this. That is not .com design. They don't have people at .com building. So that should be actually .us, but somebody added, they still have .us, and somebody added .com. I do not allow to use .com for my design of browser. That's not AOL's and not .com design, because there is a difference. So basically this design, everybody's playing around. That's actually illegal use of my design. This came from the house. So if you look at anyone, let's say, what's his name? MSN. They all use my design illegally. They don't have my lawyer, they have illegal papers for it. Look like I am okay, or whatever ex-wife with her people made up. Basically, MSN 97 mail. So, okay, Hotmail. This is my design. Okay, you have from who, subject, date, create folders. When you type, you type. Basically they're all, okay, this one, basically this is a legal use of my design from the house. If you don't want to pay, you need to be substantially different, including the network. Otherwise I do not allow to use. And if open source was using, they are using that illegally. I did not allow them. They use, again, illegal papers, false statements. So if you look at, okay, let's say Google, Gmail. Okay, what is this? Okay, maybe not 97, let's say 2000. So this is, let me see. You see, they're all basically copying. They made up as my intellectual property is some kind of template. Those strange people, they think it's a template. My intellectual property is a template for them to use. It's not a template. It is intellectual property where if you want to trade, you need to pay for that, make legal agreements. Otherwise, you need to be substantially different for the email, for the browser, for every look, for network configuration, for everything. This is not a template, and my network configuration is not for everybody to use for free. So all that is based on lies, fraud, illegal papers, expect illegal signatures, and expect even illegal seals, approvals. So all that, I'm telling you, you see, it's like, okay, Gmail. So this is how for Gmail looks. The same looks for many other ones. They just change a little bit. To change a little bit, that's for me. So if I have a company, for me, a little bit to change is for me. You need to be substantially different. It should not look like this. It should not have that. And when you type message, it should not have that kind of box looking all it. It is not for everybody to use, so I can tell you. Okay, for the browser, okay, suppose Chrome browser. For the browser, first of all, this wheel like this, it came from me, from the house. It's not for Google to use. Second thing, this look, it's for me to use. It's not for them to use. Arrows like this for me to use. It is made for my external system. It came from the house. It is made to work with international network. It is made to work with my edu and .org and so far. It is not for everybody to use. It is, they had illegal statements for that and for illegal papers. So basically they cannot use, I'm telling you. I'll show you there. So another one is, suppose, Bean browser. What's your browser? You see, they're all copycats. Let me see. Okay, so suppose this one. I do not allow, and I never did allow to use, I'm telling you. They use false statements constantly. You cannot trade it, I'm telling you right now, you cannot trade. You cannot get something from the house and then have a bunch of illegal papers and trade. You cannot trade it. So Bean, the same. I have arrows and the same name with the end, including international network. That's made for international network, and it's made for like .org and that. Actually, .edu is mine. It's not belonging to federal government. They didn't come to browser. They didn't come to external system. They didn't come to edu. They didn't come to .org. That .org and .edu specifically made for my external system. It does not go to government's buildings because everything is stored somewhere else. I'll show you later. So I had two kinds. One I had like this, and second one on the side. On the side there is like a certain space, kind of like this. And to move like this, that's my way to move. I don't know if anybody had moving like this. Like a UL91, I don't know if they had that moving part. So that's moving part is mine too. Now, suppose, okay, Google, Bing, Yahoo browser. So Yahoo browser, the same thing. Yahoo, you see arrows. Again, this is illegally added, but if you go to like Yahoo or other country, you'll see that's my end. So that's my look. You see bar here. But all the ones you might see, they have like kind of bar here and they have here on the side. I had two kinds. One is just like clean look with this one, and on the bottom the same kind, like a certain strip on the bottom. Like you see right now, you see a link appear on the bottom. You see on that purple, kind of light purple. So if I come here, I see, you know. So, okay, Yahoo. Okay, now, anyone. I think, what's here, Opera. They're all made up. Everybody can do it. It's like a template. My intellectual property becomes a template for them. That's should never be approved for trading. That's called gray market, illegal use and gray market. It should not be approved for trading, I'm telling you. Well, Satan. But if you look at Opera, not Satan, but like just general look, you'll see some of the same arrows. This, it's just Opera. It's like a template for them. And then they play with it. I did not allow, and I do not allow users. Use anything you want. If you don't want to pay it, use anything you want. And you should not work with my international ends. It should not. My intellectual property is not for free giveaway. Never was. So all they have is basically a bunch of illegal papers. Okay, now Opera, Firefox. They just change a little bit. Lawyers should not approve that. For trading, no, they should not. I'm talking about trading. For trading, it should be your product. It should not be copying of this and a little bit change icon or something. This is not for you to use. It's not even for America to use, believe me. It's not even for Europe, for nobody. It was for me to use. But because XY was talking too much, they implemented and basically illegal use, and they put up stupid papers, look like somebody is okay, blah, blah, blah. No. For everything you should have my attorney, but you don't have. So basically all they have is illegal papers from X5 or her people, whoever she talked to. So this is some kind of dark, I don't know if it's his browser, but anyway, let's say like this one. Okay, hold on. You know, it should have like this. So okay, arrows and this one, and they put Firefox. That's clean look for me to use. You use something else. And that one, add inside, that's for me to use. You cannot use this. Use something else for your network, not for my network. Okay, so what I mean by that, I'll show you later. So let's see, browser. What kind of bullshit they want to say? Because a lot of it is wrong. A lot of it is actually fraud. Browser. They will start to backdate. It was earlier this. Stop on this. In '92, nobody was exploring from home. And anything I came to was from scratch. Don't try to make some kind of river going from this and going from that. I never had that river. If there is nothing in the house to explore, to be connected to, there is no river. Stop playing. Stop bending to the point of unjust enrichment. Basically, the more you bend, the more you are in unjust enrichment. Because it's not you, not for you, and you don't have my authority, nothing. All you have a bunch of stupid papers and then bending somewhere or giving wrong names. I'm telling you, it's a big game. That's why it looks dirty. Sometimes you look at it, it looks dirty all that. It has a feel of felony. It's true. So, browser history. I did not even look, but I'm sure. they have a lot of, again, bending and tweaks, and I've seen it. I came to education online that didn't exist, and then somebody backdated, looked like it was 5 years before. How it was 5 years before, if I came to the 92 and Tim Berners-Lee was like with Lincoln three years before me, and somebody backdated, looked like it was before Tim Berners-Lee, where today's education online is my way. It's not some kind of unknown way. It's my.edu, and a lot of it is my design. It's not some kind of unknown people. Anyway, so if you look at web browsing history, okay, what's your web browsing history? First of all, I do not allow to use web for my system and network. That's a legal name. You can use whatever was for 10 billions, you can use for that, not for mine. And those pages I had, for me, don't call them as web pages. It's my pages. I do not allow you to call by your names. Okay, any software development for any of my platforms, I do not allow to use web name for that. It's a website. It's not website. It is my site. I'm not a web. So sticking that wrong name, it's actually illegal. You're making false statements, and you're trying to bend, look like it has to do something with you, but it wasn't. My exploring is not because of the web. My exploring is because nothing there is in a house. And I came to system, network, and everything, and own platforms, and web has nothing to do with it. Web had 10 billion, so you can go back. I don't really need it. I'm not joking. Web can take everything, go back to 10 billions. I do not allow them to use my custom network configuration. I never did. If they have papers like that, that would be fraudulent papers. I never did allow web to use my custom network configuration. So web people would be in illegal use, and .com people would be in illegal use. I'm telling you right now. So if you look at the browsers, okay, 2014, it's too late, 2014. I'm talking about 92. Okay, 92. Okay, this is 2006. How about 92? Probably they don't have anything. Find 1992. 1992. Cannot find. How about 3, 4? Oh no. 9, 9, 4. Nothing. Basically, I can tell you. This actually design is illegal, including the icon. You cannot use this icon. This from the house, this from the house. Cannot use anything from the house. Plus, you need to have attorney for everything. You don't have it. They don't have it. Okay, so now let me do something else. Okay, now. So in 92, okay, I have this one again. So I have, suppose this is cloud. Okay, I have no, in 91, let's say 91. AOL, suppose web, AOL, okay, web, let's say like this. 10 billions. So plus 9 billion, I guess. 9 billions. So that one would be web. Okay. And this would be AOL. Suppose they had cloud, some kind of cloud from 60. Okay. 60s. Which I did not see. I don't know what kind of cloud. Okay, so one of them was suppose IBM or, you know, or similar ones. Suppose Oracle. Oops. Suppose this Oracle. And suppose this is Oracle. Oracle. And this would be IBM. That's what I had, IBM. And suppose the internet. Today they talk about the internet, but in reality, the internet is configuration of wire. It's not really my project. It's just wire configuration with different, you know, additional lines, which in New York I doubt they would allow because of the cable restrictions, because I did talk about that in New York. To me, AOL did not have internet because of cables restrictions. So my browser is designed not for internet, not for like this, to change lines. You will never find my browser is changing line from line. So this one is out, basically. I did not use this one. Okay, so now I put like this one. A wall, because I don't really like they keep jumping to mine. They should stay where they are and don't give any names. So Cloud 60, I don't care about Cloud 60. AOL, to me it's a star network with computers in a different location, other building. Some could be the same building, but some other buildings. Web 10 billions. So basically cable, and it goes another building, another whatever, cable. IBM is that would be client server. It means computer inside, big computer inside, and smaller computers inside. It's kind of like this one, but inside. Oracle, I guess, his way, big computer, everything there, but there is no computer for people, only screen and keyboard. So he decided to move this unit to over here in temperature control room, and then you have only screen and keyboard. But still, so he has cable. Now in my case, I do not really follow that. Not web way, not AOL way, and not the cloud way. So if I have a house, and that's why you see a lot of applications for the house, because it's not for the army, it's not for Oracle internal use, it's not for IBM internal use, it's not for web, that would be like commercial buildings, it's not for AOL. I did not see he was running to houses. In fact, he was stopping, let's say, 8 p.m. Suppose 8 p.m. he was stopping everything at 8 p.m. and he had no international network. I don't know if they were running on Saturday, Sunday, maybe not. 8 p.m. stop, suppose 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So this cloud probably go home wherever 5 p.m. to me. Oh no, P. Let's say that is p.m. IBM maybe many go 5 p.m. Few people stay, but there is no need to work 24/7, only for few people. The same as Oracle, 5 p.m. Now, if they put computers inside of, let's say, insurance company, like this one, insurance company can receive calls 24/7, and computers can be used 24/7, but the Oracle technicians would be on calls. They will not work 24/7. They will come if somebody is calling something wrong with computers, and most likely they will come 1 to 5. Or emergency one, they can come other time, but in general, it's not the normal way to work 24/7. Now in my case, because I have a house and I have a lot of houses and I have a lot of people after work, different shifts. So because I have different shifts, it could be security guard, it could be anyone else, you know, airplane that, you know, people, they don't work 8 to 5, they can work 24/7. You know, there are many professions, they work at night. If not every night, but sometimes at night. They're like those airplanes. Sometimes they work at night. So for me, I came to system for the house. Providers, they didn't have any providers. I did not see. I did not see anything. Only telephones. So in my case, beside telephone, I am telling them about my special network. Okay, and that for special network, I have, suppose, direction here or there, and I have South America, suppose, that way, and my building is over here. That's for America. No, I don't need this one. I need different. I want my different color. So, like I said before, my ends, my system is based on ends. Nobody had that unit before. It's not only here, it's everywhere. Now, in this case, .us go here. Okay. And suppose .jp, .jp, it could be 2 or 3 letters, .jp or GPN, I suppose .friends go here. So my browser download is actually not like what they had. Like this one, everything inside, this one, everything inside, this one inside and cable between, this one inside. This would be like, you know, Star Network inside, but they have people outside. So my this like I said before, would be closer to Star Network, but it's not really Star Network. Kind of Star Network. Star Network just a cable. I have this, and I have that, and I have different people. Plus I have digital box. I think Star Network in books of MIT, it's actually not really digital. It's made for analog. It's some kind of old analog way. Maybe digital later. If they amplified signal, I don't think long time ago they had digital amplifiers. They probably converted to analog everything and then amplified for the length of the wire. You know, like telephone. Telephone is amplified, but it is analog. But anyway, so in my case, .us. So for them, there is no need to have applications like I need. So in my case, suppose I use different color like this one, and I use this one. So in my case, I need application. That's what I came to. For me to contact somebody, I need application. Because it's not really a computer. This one, and suppose I have, also came to this one. This one is made for pages. That's my design for pages. Like IBM, I don't think they had pages. They had some other way, because this is not based on linking. A lot of it was not based on linking, because I came to that in 92, but linking was like 2 or 3 years before me. So many people did not use that linking. So I came to this one, and because I have linking, also later linking, and I have, basically I came to the idea of pages. On pages I have linking. And if you look at my e-commerce site like eBay or you know, like Amazon, you probably see it has like a certain look, and it has arrows to go through pages, either forward or back. But at that time, some computers did not use pages like that. They did not have forward and back. They used some other ways, like AutoZone today. They have those boxes and everything, but you will not see probably like that one. So I came to the idea I need this forward and back, basically. Forward and back, and then I had different things related to my system. Including could be email. So, and then I came to the idea of stores. So all my stores are located here. Stores. And mail here. Shorts here, everything here. Those like YouTube here and Netflix over here. So, because my design is based on pages, my search engine is based on pages, and you click and it goes to another page. You can click on the bottom, or you can use this one for the back. So basically I had like that, and like search engine name, linking, and short text, name, linking, short text. So, or it could be linked to name. There is no need to show sometimes linking. If you really want, you can, otherwise you can even, hide it. So basically, in my case, that's my beginning. Suppose some kind of store. I came to the idea of store. And my store design is first store design. Today many cannot find where is origination, store design. I had store design in Minneapolis, in a house. I came to the store design and pictures and all that, and based on linking. Now suppose I put store here, based on my way it was .us, it should be US, because that's not development of web people. For that one I would actually put, that's not web e-commerce. For that I would put big red tape. They violated my e-commerce. They could not use e-commerce. AOL could not use e-commerce. Cloud, if they have here, they cannot use my e-commerce. It's not your e-commerce, it's my e-commerce. My intellectual property of e-commerce. Those like eBay, Amazon, and storages. It's not your cloud computing, it's my storage for my e-commerce. IBM, they kind of stay where they are, but they started to make something for this. So those people actually, they had bad papers who was asking IBM to do something here. Well, whoever is telling Oracle about cloud, they have illegal papers. That does not belong to them. They use false statements, illegal papers. So now, in case of Oracle, well, Oracle, for the part of cloud red tape, this IBM, he should have talent and authority, not illegal papers. He was doing something for them, red tape. How this? You don't use mine and then play and lie. It's not your brain, so stop on that. For the rest, you need to have authority in person you don't have. So basically, that one has bank fraud, finance fraud. It should be a talent and authority, not dirty papers. So now, that particular store, it has end, suppose that it has name and end .us, so it goes here, .us, suppose this store, okay, and then in that case, suppose this application, there is box here, well, it's computer application box, and goes to line, this provider, okay, provider, that's my network, it goes there, because the end is US, it goes here, bam, here. Now if I have the same, suppose .jp, suppose I have another building .jp, it goes here, it goes to JP. They would have the same system, and computers with the store having .jp, it goes directing here, so it will recognize JP, come here. If this would submit to .us, it recognizes .us, it goes here .us, or not here like this, like that. Well, it can go here. Yeah, I had two kinds. You can direct at this place, you can direct and split to individual countries. So suppose from here I have two ways. One way, and this is suppose US. one way understanding US and goes here, the rest without any changes, it's foreign one, Asian go here, and Europe go here. And the second way, at this point, it would go to not like all together, but it would say like that Spain, that no, that Spain, that UK, that this. So in this case, at the country, inside of the country, you don't need to put a box splitting. So if I split here, then it just goes straight. So if in this case I split to exactly that US, if not, if just submitting, then this unit understand US and goes here. Yeah, it can go like this or like this. So in this case, if this one, suppose that US, it goes here, and the rest, anyone else understanding Asia go there, understanding this one go here. Now in this case, second case, he is submitting here, it understand it's Asia, and you just go Asia, but it doesn't know where to go. You go to Asian big box splitting. Okay, Asia Japan, Asia Taiwan, Asia Hong Kong, Asia China, Asia whatever. Now if in this case this one is not splitting, it just recognizing, no, that was first case, but in second case it will recognize its split will correctly into country. From here you can go to country without the data. So it depends. I had two kinds, either this or that. Now, so basically this browser is made for this distance. It's a certain long distance browser. At the same time, it can go far away, even to Japan and back. So the main software for this browser is actually located here. It's not located on your end. On your end you have application, but the main thing is here. So like if you want to download, that's what you see today. If you don't want to download, like suppose Google, you download from this billion. You don't download from some kind of, like this one, 10 billions. You don't download from other companies. You download from this company, from the house, this company. This one, I don't know what the heck. Sharing application. Somebody had one application or what, I don't know. This one made for me. So if I have this one and then somebody was talking about this, they cannot use it, I'm telling you. They cannot. I never did allow. So first of all, they are not supposed to copyright. They got from the house and copyright. Chrome should not copyright. And Mozilla, all this, they should not copyright. They don't have enough difference to copyright. They never came to this, and they never came to this network, and they use my way of certain application working with this. One I had thin look, kind of box, kind of like this on the bottom. So I had like that, and second one I had with sides, something on the side more. So I can tell you, whatever they do, it's not for trading. Because this application, arrows, working with different ends, and this one, if here, it would be related to mine. Related to mine means whatever I click here, it would go here and get from here. From, suppose, my computers. Like in this case, it's a different setup. IBM, that's for inside, that's for inside. So many browsers after me any browsers. They're basically bad. They have bad beginning, including even Apple's. If I ask Apple, where did you get Compass and where did you get this? Where did you get that? He has no explanation. The only explanation they have, somebody came and talked, look like legal. No, it's not legal. Only I can decide. But you need to have my attorney for that. So Apple, for the browser, besides what I was talking before, Apple, no, I don't want them to be, I want them to be separate to my colors. So I use colors this, and they use that one, Apple, 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 whatever, Apple, whatever. So in this case, browser illegal papers, including even icon. That's not your icon even. So at convention, where did you get icon from? Where did you get the design working with this? What's your answer? Okay, the next question, can you show his attorney and, you know, driver license, everything? And Apple cannot answer. Right there. Illegal papers. Well, Google is copycat 100%. And this one does not belong. Not application, not this way. This is red tape. They have nothing to do with it. They can forget looking at this. This is not network configuration. This is applications, softwares, platforms, and custom network, international network. It's not like some kind of small, that bunch of wires, you know, stuff. So, what else I can say? I can say basically, hold on, let me switch from Chrome. Okay, now Chrome. So if you look at the tab, I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Okay, at the top, that's what I had, arrows. But this should not be like that. It should be US. So basically, they added, on top of mine, they added extra. But for the rest, it's something else. How about browser.jp? Do they have browser? So I would say, but you can see, like, suppose I type, okay, how about Ferrari, Spain, no, Spain. They should not use .com. That's illegal. How about Toyota? .com didn't have the development browser, nothing. This should go back. I don't like it. Okay, so you see, Toyota.es. That's my international network. You see, so the browser is getting ES. So that one, let me show you again. That one, you see? Okay, now, so if you type like, suppose Toyota Spain. You have Toyota Spain on this. So you see Toyota Spain, that's my browser, how it works, Toyota.es. Now let me change to my picture. painting. Hold on. Now if you look at my picture, so suppose so my application that based on the end for my network. So if from Minnesota they say Toyota.Spain SP, it goes to Spain. This is supposed Spain. Now if from California, let's suppose this is California, you type that SP, like, you know, Toyota, it will go from here to Spain. So this one, understanding the end, it doesn't send to American place, it's sending to Spanish system. So that's how my browser is working. You know what I mean? Hold on. So in this case, basically, let me change. Basically, in this case, companies are using my browser illegally, special network, all those my ways illegal. So my browser cannot be used by Apple, it could not be used by anyone. It could not be used by Google, Yahoo, AOL. This browser is only for me to use. Other people should be substantially different. If you don't want to pay, you need to be substantially different. You need to show your product. You should have a different browser look, no errors or whatever. You come to something your own, it should not work with my ends. So you basically should have your own exploring, own look, and your browser should not work with my applications, that platforms. So if I have social network platform, that my browser is for my social network, or e-commerce like eBay and Amazon, that browser today should not work with .com. They implemented mine and added .com. You don't add anything to .com. This is .com where AOL web, okay, .com. .com actually has a lot of violations. You cannot add .com to mine. Okay, suppose this is .com. Okay. I'm telling for judges, for lawyers, .com was illegally added to mine. This is not .com. They added .com to mine. To my browser, to my sites, to my platforms. So I'm telling you, .com should have International Criminal Court should go after .com. They have no talents. It was added illegally. Okay? Red tape here. Your .com. That network does not belong to .com. That browser does not belong to .com. Those like eBay, Yahoo, Zillow, many of my platforms don't belong to .com. Chat application does not belong to .com. Those like Skype does not belong to .com. My designs for cars, whatever sites, does not belong to .com. .com is legally added. They stick .com to mine and then direct to US. But that .com didn't have this one. And .com didn't have this. If I typed .es, you've seen it, right? If I type .us, it should not work. You know what I mean? So, like I said, .com should never have, .com should not have .es. This would be illegal use. It's not your network, and I never did allow to use. In order to have .es, you need to have that network that I came to. So basically, what they did, they quit their business and they stick additional .com to mine, and they didn't stick to their stuff, they stick to my platforms. A lot of my platforms. So basically, .com should be investigated. I'm telling you, that could not be traded. They're trading with fraud, illegal use. I'm not joking. .com is fraud. .com people never came to that. It was added to mine. You cannot trade like that. So .com basically crashed. It's illegal use because I never came to international network. Because it's not their stuff. It's a lot of cooking. Okay, Toyota UK, you see? UK, how come you never had people who came to that network and then suddenly you added .com to your network? But the building is in the middle of the country, not like inside of your 10 billions. So basically it's a big lie. .com is a big lie. They actually died. Realistically, they are dead. .com is dead long time ago, and they were using my system and ways from 92. There is no .com 10 billions. Show me what is going on in those 10 billions. Nothing. Probably they move out and nothing there. If it would be .com, then it should be something there. Then you could have talent to show for .uk, .es, but you never did show to anyone the talent. Basically illegal papers. I'm telling you, illegal papers, and they stick that to mine. And that is not for trading. You cannot trade like that. For trading, it should be my attorney, me, a legal agreement, and then you can show proof to Wall Street. Okay, this is driver license, whatever, and this is attorney. But they don't have it. All they have is illegal bullshit paper, some kind of foreign paper where I never was. I'm telling you, they're cooking, for exploring, they're cooking legal papers. So now, what else? If you look at first browser, Apple first browser. It's okay. Okay. December 92. December 92, I already finished thinking. Olga could write letters in 92. They could start jumping already in 92 maybe. In 93. But anyway, my question was Apple. So that's my browser. I know my browser. It's not Tim Berners-Lee browser. Otherwise, you need to show me your network configuration to go to UK and ES, because my browser is for that, not for some kind of your other way. So now, it's 2003. I don't need that one. Okay, 2000. Okay, 97. Okay, 97, 94. After 94 release, I came to it in 92. So this one, expect this one had the legal papers, Netscape Navigator and Mac, but that was my compass, was my icon, and I did show you my design. I'm not sure why icon here, but Netscape Navigator, that was my, they were using mine, I've seen it. You can check on it. Navigator 94, you see, after 92. So it's not belonging to, you know, those other people. If I see 94, it means 92. I came to 92. You're after it, so I know my browser. So, and then if you look at okay, 96 Microsoft. Okay, why not before? Why not before 92? Because it's after me. That's illegal use too. Again, illegal papers. They came with illegal papers, stuck in this and that, and that's why you have different countries' ends. Okay, now if you look at Safari browser. Safari is not my name, but I had this. For what's Google using, it's my icon number 1. This would be number 2 icon. I had few icons. That was for me to use, not for somebody else, not for ex-wife to implement. Expect illegal papers there. I'm not a husband after 93. 93 is summer, I think June, July, divorced. After that, no husband. I'm not husband. Any papers they have for browser, it's illegal papers. So how about Opera? Okay, 22. I'm looking for the earliest 2007. .25, 205. So thereafter. Okay, how about Firefox? Somebody's pumping up, look like everybody can do like me. No. You need to trade your product. You need to be substantially different. Don't program mine. Mine is not a template. It is intellectual property before the programming. You need to sell your product on Wall Street. So Firebird 2004, Mozilla. How about this? What they say? 2004. I'm just looking for the. Okay, Netscape 98. So I would investigate Netscape. What papers they got? Probably from ex-wife again, and her boys. Okay. I'm looking for the earliest one. Okay, 2004. 2004. Okay. Released 2004. Basically after me. So you cannot program mine. Mine is not for. My intellectual property does not belong to open source. I never released, so cannot program that. Program something else for something else. In my case, it's for e-commerce. It's not for some kind of university, those tests. So that's how I did look. Anyway, that's all I can say shortly about web browser. And somebody should investigate, because that is not for trading. The way they do it's not for trading. That's all I can say. Have a good time. Bye.